Hey, welcome to Zach's Tech Turf and weekly download episode number 126. On today's episode, I'm going to be playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 4. When I give you this news, I got my Boom Sauce New England IPA over here. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what you're sipping on. Let's get into it. Before we get into it though, let me quickly introduce the sponsor of today's video, Dev Mountain. Dev Mountain is a 13-week class for all of you aspiring iOS and web developers out there. Their 13-week class focuses on providing you only the skills that you actually need to go out there and start your new career in coding. They don't waste time with a filler curriculum like at a traditional college. They also feature student housing at no extra cost, a variety of different classes including UX design and QA testing, and most importantly, all of this is available at an affordable price. Head on down to that first link in the description to learn more if you're interested in getting that quick boost you need to start your new career in coding and design. Alright, so to kick off the tech news for the week, there are a few new Radeon VII third-party cards popping up ahead of launch, like this ASRock Phantom Gaming X, and although this isn't really unexpected news, I thought it's cool enough to share. As you guys know, the Radeon VII is set to launch in 1 week on February 7th. Don't think I'll be getting one of these anytime soon, mind you, but yeah, be prepared to see your YouTube subscription boxes flooded with reviews and benchmarks about these new cards. Sticking with the AMD news, after sharing their really explosive previous year for growth in share prices, AMD is also admitting what we've heard from Nvidia for months now, and that's that they are sitting on stockpiles of old graphics cards that they need to get rid of. AMD said that their GPU inventory is way too high, and with their new confirmed Navi launches coming soon, it's going to be tough to get rid of all these new cards without seriously cutting the prices, so look out for that in the near future. Switching over to Nvidia news, the CEO Jensen released their poor performing fourth quarter, and Jensen specifically said that they realized the RTX prices are too high, and without being able to actually utilize ray tracing in any game other than Battlefield 5, their numbers aren't looking so good. Yeah, who would have thought of that one? As you guys know, I really haven't been hating on Nvidia too much during all of this RTX process. I'm trying to not be dramatic like everyone else, but it's good to see that Nvidia actually stated this to the public, so maybe, just maybe, we'll see some change here soon. Moving on to some more fun news, Razer just announced their humongous new line of pink colored gaming products to celebrate the upcoming Valentine's Day, which I'm just now realizing I haven't planned at all yet. Razer announced that all of these quartz pink peripherals will be the same price as their normally colored products, which is awesome to hear, and there's a ton of products to choose from if your spouse or significant other is into that kind of thing. Sadly, my wife probably wouldn't want any of this stuff though. Next up, I have some unprecedented console gaming news for you guys, and that's that Nintendo just revealed that they are planning a new Nintendo Switch online service, but most importantly, they also squealed that there is a new Switch console coming, which we all kind of figured. So far, we haven't had any details about it other than it's coming in a smaller version, but that sounds pretty good if you ask me. Moving on to some much more important PC gaming news for the week, I'm sure you guys have seen by now that Anthem had a really flaky start during their demo over the weekend and into this week. From what I've heard, Anthem has been littered with connection problems, glitches, and whatnot, so I'm honestly glad I didn't waste my time on it, but BioWare did announce that a new update is here and hopefully patches some of that up. Right now, Anthem is set to release on February 22nd, so hopefully they get some good work done before that. Next up, I just wanted to quickly report that the Resident 2 remake that I just did a budget benchmarking video on is doing 3 times better than Resident Evil 7 that released last year on Steam. Yeah, triple performance is always better, and even though I don't really like the game because I can't stand to play horror games, good for them, and make sure you guys go check out my video if you haven't already. Next up, a game called Warhammer Age of Sigmar is set to release on Steam this month, and I'm sorry that I'm just now hearing about this, but it sounds pretty awesome if you ask me. This is a card game like Hearthstone, but the kicker is that you can actually buy the cards in real life and then use them in the digital world by scanning them in. I honestly don't know anything else about this game, but that sounds pretty baller, and I kind of want to try it when it comes out. And finally, to wrap up the PC gaming news for the week, the masked EDM DJ Marshmello is apparently doing a concert in Pleasant Park this Saturday night. Yeah, like Fortnite's Pleasant Park. If you go to that location right now in the game of Fortnite, apparently there's a stage set up, and it's looking like Marshmello and Epic have combined to bring some sort of entertainment come Saturday night. Oh boy. Well, that wraps up weekly download episode number 126. Now feel free to head on over to one of these two videos if you haven't seen them yet, and definitely hit that subscribe button because later next week I got another build guide coming at you guys. You don't want to miss that video.